Night shade. Eugene. Yeah. I wanna groove. When you gonna let me? When you gonna let me? I wanna groove. When you gonna let me? When you gonna let me?
What's up, my Retrogian fans? We're back. Immediately after that track, we're gonna be talking about Gotham. Oh man, Gotham. I know it's been a while since I've done a Gotham review. You know, I was gonna say to myself, let's just do a rundown of all the last handful of episodes, but then I was like, no, I've got those episodes done. So we're gonna be calling those the Retro Lost episodes. And I'm gonna be throwing those up here over the course of the next few days. Just gonna kind of spit them out all at once. I'm rejuvenated, I'm ready to go. We're gonna do this, man. We're gonna get them out to you. And yeah, you know, I've been working with some new software, so you're gonna have to kind of bear with me as I'm getting the hang of this new editing stuff. All right, so we're gonna be talking about Gotham, the last episode that just aired Monday. What can I say, man? It was a really, I'm not gonna say it was a super great episode or it was the best episode of the season. It was nothing close to that. I think I've seen better episodes since the series has begun, but it was a well-rounded episode, I think. The storyline was really good. It was the Red Hood. So, and matter of fact, as an honor of doing the Red Hood video, I am drinking Red Hook. Wish it would be Red Hood beer, but Red Hook I think is pretty close, and pretty good stuff. But I enjoyed that entire storyline. If I can say anything, I'll say that was my favorite part of the episode, was dealing with the Red Hood gang. Because I, unlike a lot of people in the world, I guess, online, especially on YouTube, a lot of cats that do reviews on Gotham, I feel like they are so centered on Bruce or on Gordon or on a particular character that they forget that Gotham, is a TV show about Gotham. Yes, the main protagonist is Jim Gordon. The show is supposed to be seen primarily through his eyes. But if you really want to go into it, if you really think about it, this show is more about Gotham, how Gotham is this living thing. It's this city that has gone from the scales of the highest to the lowest. You know what I'm saying? I just hate that I'm having a hard time putting into words how I feel about this show. I really enjoy it. When they do shows like the Red Hood and they have storylines like that, I watched it with a homie of mine, and we was talking about how, you know, you get into the story and the crime and the drama of that is so intense that you forget that, hey, yeah, takes place in a fictional comic book world. You know, it becomes a crime drama, and I love crime dramas, and I appreciate that. And I appreciate that it is a Batman prequel, I guess, if that's what you want to call it. But the show, I feel like, is more about the city. It's more about Gotham and the things that leads up to Batman's Gotham. Like right now, this isn't Batman's Gotham. And I feel like, you know, this is an adaptation of characters and things from the comic book. So I don't expect canon. I just don't. I did not go into this show expecting canon because first and foremost, there is no canon for Gotham. In the comic books, these years of Gotham, the years between the murder of the Waynes and Bruce becoming Batman, is so obscure there's no actual storyline for it. There's nothing in print that says this is the formula for those 12 to 30 Jesus years for Bruce Wayne. There's just not. So it's always been open to interpretation. That's why you have Batman Year One, Batman 0 Year. That's why you have so many adaptations to what leads up to him becoming Batman. And nothing at all from the age of 12 to now. So I am okay. I am utterly okay. With that being said, you know, there are things in the show that I feel like they could do a little better job of. The whole thing with the Joker, I feel like, let's be real. Everybody and their mama view Joker and Batman as the same age. So to put anybody in there in the Joker position that isn't 12 or 13 years old makes no sense to me. I mean, I get it. Again, adaptation. You're gonna do your own thing, okay? But there's some canon that you don't really screw with. You know what I'm saying? My opinion. I still enjoy the show. I love Oswald Cobblepot or Cobblepot, the Penguin. Robin Lord Taylor is probably fastly becoming my favorite actor in TV. I think he's brilliant. I think what he's doing with the role is fantastic. The writers too. I mean, he's a great actor, but that he can only do with what he's given, and what he's given is really good stuff. I know a lot of people flip-flop on how they feel about him, but I'm consistent in that he rocks. I'm really ready for his character to stop floundering, though. I think that now is the time that he should be like buckling down and really getting to the gritty on it. And I think that's going to happen now that they have reintroduced Butch. I think Butch is going to help give Oswald that business mind. Like, he has a strategic mind. When it comes to gaining power and gaining prestige and being ruthless, he has that in spades, no doubt. No doubt at all, he has that. But the actual business sense, doing business, taking out the trash is one thing. Creating the meal, being the chef, is another. He is really good at having power as an enforcer and getting the dirty jobs done, but to actually be a leader, to be the guy calling the shots, to be the shot caller, you gotta have that business mind, that corporate mind, and I think Butch is gonna help nudge him, lead him into that direction. How do I feel about Butch? Man. I've always liked his character. I thought he was one of the more straightforward, ruthless characters on the show. Everybody's like, oh, Butch is just too smart to be completely under his ass's control and da-da-da. Which, I hate seeing Butch as a puppet too. I hate it, but that's what he is. I feel like people are giving Butch a little too much credit. I would love it if there was a fucking twist and, oh my God, the brainwashing didn't completely take and he was playing everybody. That would be awesome, but I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think that it wasn't so much. I think there was some kind of brainwashing, but I think a lot of it was life reaffirmation. It's kind of like how cult leaders do shit. It's more or less than brainwashing than making someone come to certain realizations and they think it's their own. I think that it started out kind of brainwashing, but I think in the end he was like, she didn't come back for me. Where is she now? I know she's not dead. He doesn't know her situation, so as far as he's concerned, or maybe he do know, because there was that scene with the drink where he was like, Fish got what was coming to her. And as far as he was concerned, up to the time he got caught, she got away. So, I mean, maybe he knows what's going on with the doll maker. Maybe, I don't know. That's another thing I love about the show is so many twists and turns. Back to this episode though, my God, I'm by myself and I'm still getting off track. I really enjoyed it. The Red Hood gang was entertaining. I liked the whole mythos of the power of the Red Hood. Whoever wears the Red Hood is the leader and has the power. And and I loved at the end that was like, it has no power. Give a gun to a cop who knows how to take a shot, you will die. So I enjoyed that. It was a little weird though that Gordon just, I mean, I get it. He was running to, see after Bruce, but just drops the damn hood on the ground, which was kind of weird. But what was really weird was a little kid just walks up to the crime scene, just willy-nilly walks up to the crime scene, picks up the red hood, this bloody, nasty, garbled red hood, and just puts it on, and it fits perfectly. And he puts it on, and he just goes like that around a whole bunch of cops. I mean, I know this is Gotham PD, but still, come on, man. And they wonder why shit doesn't get done in this city. So yeah, with that being said, I gotta say, it was a good episode. I wasn't disappointed. I wasn't left in like super awe or anything. It's borderline. I gotta say, it's almost borderline filler episode. It's like, okay, that was good. Next week, I am kind of getting. I've gotten used to getting these really good like promos for the next episode. So now that they're kind of just doing these flashes as the promos for and these flashes obviously are going across the length of like these last 5 episodes. So it's just kind of like, just tell me what's going to happen next week. But let's talk about Barbara for a second. Can we talk about Barbara for a second? I just got to. As you know, me and Luke the Duke was in love with Barbara. We thought she was the fucking shiznle. How the righteous fall. I went from her being one of my reasons for watching the show to every time I see her now, I'm just like, God, you just should go away. I don't know, man. Old girl's a great actress. I think she's super talented. I feel about Barbara the way a lot of people that watch Arrow feel about Laurel. Just like she's falling from grace for me, and she's falling hard. And and no one's really said anything about it, but didn't anybody else get kind of a pedophilia creeper vibe from Barbara this episode? I was just kind of like, gotta be a little weird around these young girls. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. It seemed iffy. Outside of that, I did find it interesting that she kind of said those kind of words to Selena Kyle because, as we all know, Selena is really good at using her seductive kind of feminine wiles to kind of get her advantage. So, I mean, obviously she was like, well, it didn't work for you. So, I mean, she was kind of playing, the I'm a hardcore chick, I don't need your help kind of role. But I think those words sunk in. And I think they sunk in with little Ivy Pepper, too. Because she was in the other room, but she was obviously listening to what was being said. Overall, though, as irritating as I am, as irritated as I am with Barbara right now, I'm interested in seeing what they're going to do with her character because we know she ends up with Gordon. I mean, it's going to happen, which sucks because I like the Doc. I know the Doc's history, so it is a little weird, that they've changed, kind of retconned it and changed it a little bit for this show. But, I mean, I like the Doc. I know it's not her destiny to end up with Gordon, but man, damn it, wouldn't it be awesome if she didn't? If she did, I just think her and Gordon would be a great fit. I mean, they're almost a part of the same world when you think about it. He has to deal with sick and depraved criminal individuals all the time, and up until just recently, until she took this new job at the GCPD, she dealt with the criminally insane on a regular basis. So I mean, they both know the good and the extremely bad parts of Gotham. And she's not a druggie or alkie. I'm just throwing that out there. But no, and I'm gonna say this for one more time, but all in all, it's a good show. I'm totally satisfied with it. I can't wait for next week's episode. Getting really happy because next week, guess what comes back? What comes back? What comes back, Retro? What could it be? Could it be? I don't know. Could it be? Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Boom! Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. baby coming back March 3rd. Can't wait. Yes. So happy it's coming back. Tonight, of course, is the season finale of Agent Carter. And I say season finale because I am confident that she's going to get a second season. Season 2 is coming to us. I feel it in my bones, in my old retro bones. I feel it. So, yeah, check us out, man. Luke the Duke will be throwing up some videos here real soon, and we will be getting together and doing a group video or duo video soon. I promise we'll get that out to you guys. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Give us some holler back. This right here on YouTube. You can also check us out on Facebook. You can hit us up on Twitter, Instagram. I'm even in the process of creating a Twitch account, so you know our podcast is going to be coming back real soon. So you can check that up on Buzzsprout. We'll be loading up some really great, awesome podcast audios for you guys, and yeah, just check us out. Leave some comments down below. We're always doing giveaways and stuff, so if you leave your comments, that's basically throwing your name in the hat. You could be getting anything from a game, free downloadable game from Steam, some accessories, comics, action figures. Who knows? Who knows? We do it. With that being said, remember, it's the age of the geek, baby. We rule the world. Peace.
When you gonna let me? I wanna groove. When you gonna let me? When you